Hi, everyone. It's Hunter Lott, your HR problem solver on demand. And this is take 5 from our series, Something You Should Be Good At, Not Comfortable With. Today's topic, termination. I was reading an article and I love this, this phrase, brilliant jerks. Talented but toxic leaders are brilliant jerks. Now, I think you could go leaders, you could go at all kinds of job descriptions here. But when on paper you look at someone and or as an outsider, I'll look at a situation and say, oh, well, they need to be gone. And I'll get this pushback. Oh, well, it's hard to find good people. They're the first employee we ever hired, and they're really, really good at their job. So then you've got this weight. And this is relatively new. For the longest time, HR told us, hey, you can't use attitude. You can only base it on performance. So we just kind of ignored it. Yeah, they're kind of creepy. Yeah, they're kind of a mess, but they're really good at their job. Now, though, because the corporate culture is so important, and we've gotten rid of attitude, it's out of our vocabulary. It's behavior. And here's the behavior policy. Now the ball shifts back to us as leaders. All right, does their being brilliant outweigh them being a jerk? And this is a balance that you've got to find. There may come a point where you finally say, okay, that's it. I've had enough. They're just, I don't care how good they are at their job. There's a line there, and we've got to take action. Our firing options then are at will, an adult conversation. You're not happy, we're not happy, let's talk exit strategy. There's some legal risks with that, but it's an option for most of us as private at will employers. Reasonable, building the documentation, and I've got a whole take 5 just on documentation. Did you give them a reasonable chance to save their job? And then the buyout with the release. I'll only do these on advice of local legal counsel. When I meet miserable, grumpy, whiny, complaining employees, I blame you. I don't blame them. It's easy to be miserable. It's the leader that has to hold people accountable. Your corporate culture is the behavior you hire for, fire for, reward, and tolerate. Firing is something we should be good at, not comfortable with. For more in-depth information on firing, I've got a video course, a studio course that I taped that's more in-depth on termination. Scroll to the resources, down to the video courses, and click on the access button. And it's right there for a more in-depth look at firing. This is Take 5. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.